Good morning, children of God. Do you remember Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood? I'm not going to sing it to you, but I'm going to tell you a little bit of the song. It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I've always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. And the song goes on. You know what? It made me think of the parable we call the Good Samaritan. Samaritans actually were hated people because they were racially different and they weren't Jewish. You remember the story? It was a lawyer. He said, how do I get to heaven? Well, Jesus said, what's the law say? Love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, and soul, and your neighbor as yourself. Well, the lawyer said, well, what does that mean? So then Jesus tells the story. A guy on the way down from Jerusalem, down this hill where robbers hide out, he got beat up, thrown to the side. And then along came a priest and then a Levite. Well, they might be unclean if they touched a dead body, but remember, they're going down from. So they'd already worshipped, so it was a fool's errand anyway. They could have helped. Then along comes this hated Samaritan. Now we don't know if the robber, or the guy that was beat up, was Jewish or not, but the Samaritan decided to be a neighbor. And he went over and he helped. He used his oil and his wine, and he even put the man on his donkey and took him to the innkeeper. And we don't know if the innkeeper knew this guy or not, but he said, you know what? I'll stay overnight with him, then I'll pay you whatever you need. Jesus asked, now listen to this, Jesus asked the lawyer, which one of these was a neighbor? Well, the lawyer, wanting to justify himself, well, it's only the one who helped him. He couldn't even bring himself to say the Samaritan. So the only question I have for you today is, who's your neighbor? And what does the Lord require of you but to do justice, to love kindness, and to walk humbly wherever with your God?